I've trained with fighters that lose weight for their fights. They're heavy. I'm talking about heavyweights now, just because they want to be ripped on camera. And it's like, I'm no joke, no word of a lie here. Okay, I'm not gonna say even in which sport, but I know heavyweight fighters. I was helping prepare a heavyweight fighter, working with a heavyweight fighter, and the fighter was doing extra things to look like extra cardio and extra. And I'm like, why are we doing this? Oh, I want to get leaner. I want to get more ripped. Getting leaner and getting more ripped was supposed to be done outside of camp. Like you're doing it now in camp. That means you're draining your battery. The next day you're gonna wake up a little bit more tired, a little bit weaker, a little less powerful. You're trying to put your body in more of a deficit than you have to. You're putting your body in more of a deficit than you have to. You're actually weakening yourself because on camera, on fight night, in a professional mega fight, you want to be more ripped. Yes, coach, that's right. And to me, it's like, okay, if those are your priorities, that's pretty wild. I don't think that's what Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua are doing. I hope not. Sometimes fighters do it because they think it's gonna help their performance. Like for instance, I remember Nogueira when he fought Fedor. I believe it was in their rematch. He said, "Look, I slendered down." He came in a little lighter. If I remember correctly, he came in like 15 or 20 pounds lighter. It was a heavyweight fight, and he thinks it's gonna help him be faster and all that. In my opinion, that's a myth. That's a myth. If you have quality muscle, look, if you bulk up more, like if you're doing everything to bulk up, and you go into a fight, you're going to be slower, you're going to be weaker. But it's also true if you're actually trying to make yourself smaller than you naturally are. Just train for your sport, and however your body is, let it be that way. So for instance, if you're wrestling, you're doing your plyometrics, you're doing your sprints, and you have this much muscle. Don't try to artificially increase it to more, because that's as much your body will regulate it. Do the activities that you need to do that will help you perform on fight night, and let your body composition take care of itself. Don't try to increase or decrease the muscle. Not in training camp. Not in training camp. Okay. There are times where you should bulk up and bulk up because you know you're going to go through a cut. Okay. So there are exceptions to this rule. However, when we're in training camp, we are training for the fight, and body composition takes care of itself. The only way you should influence body composition is by nutrition. That's it. Try to avoid any other type of influence. Other than if you need to lose weight, like you're overweight, you're not going to make the weight cut. We're not talking about weight cutting. Let's say I'm in training camp and I'm a few pounds overweight. This would be shooting from too high up to my weight, to my weigh-in. Then maybe I'll add some supplementary running, some supplementary aerobic work, etc., to make you lean up and lose the weight. However, I wouldn't do this if the training camp went according to plan. Your body composition should be correct by the time you start camp. Okay, so you shouldn't come into training camp fat, overweight. This is disaster. Disaster. Why? Because now I got to get you in shape, and by the time I get you in shape, it's fight night. So we didn't do much fight training. Okay, so you got to, in my opinion, stay in shape all year round, and then get in supreme shape in fight camp. Not let yourself go and get in shape in fight camp. Okay, so that's how I see it.
Be sure to check out my instructional on the dynamic butterfly guard. In this instructional, I review how to recognize the positive and negative side, which is the initial side you always want to sweep on. Common counters to your opponent's reactions. To common reactions you'll see when you use these butterfly guard attacks. I also show in this video how to use the power slide and power stack to generate a tremendous amount of force to launch your opponent in the air when you are in the butterfly guard. I also cover very key important follow-up guards that connect very well with the butterfly guard. Make sure to pick up this DVD if you want to increase your bottom game. The butterfly guard is a key ingredient to a bottom game player, and make sure you tune in and check it out.